What's going on, Idaho Fabricator peoples? Checking in here with you guys, give you a little update on Mom's truck, where things are at as it gets close to time to ship it. So, wow, right? Amazing. All of the AC stuff is in and new compressor, new lines, new switches, valves, sensors, all that jazz. It has a new evaporator, new heater core, all that's replaced and done and sealed up and put back together. New hard lines. And you can see in there, I got a new condenser. Whoop. There she be. Yeah, she's a beaut. In getting all that AC stuff done and trying to test my vacuum lines and all that stuff, I'm popping a fuse for the fan motor. So I ordered a new fan motor and I ordered a new fan motor resistor for the heater box and a new heater switch. So I'm waiting for those to come in. I'll get those swapped out and hopefully that will resolve my issue with popping the fuse. I'm not diagnosing it to try and track down the exact cause of it. Just because everything in this truck has been original, I'm just gonna replace it. The heater core that I pulled out was the original heater core. It was dated 78 or 77. So it hasn't been apart. It's one of those things I'm just gonna replace it. So I'm waiting for those parts to come. Once they get here, I'll get those installed, and then I can finish buttoning up the dash. I got a new dash bezel, which looks sick. I got the brushed aluminum look, so it matches the rest of the dash. You can see here, I got the original FM in. Steel guitars to the way to rock and roll. Works flawless. So pretty happy about that. The first radio I got didn't work for some reason. So I bought another one off eBay that I saw working. So I know that's good to go. The other thing I finished up, I got the spotlights wired in. So both of those are good to go. The carpet's done. It looks really good. I have it covered with my towel while I work on it still. Saddleman seat cover. Went with the blue so it would match. Fits pretty nice. I wish the back was a little bit... I wish it had more straps. So, but, you know, it don't look bad. I am waiting for paint. I ordered the, I think it's called SEM is the brand. The SEM paint so that I can paint the new door panels that I got. The other thing that I have here are these carpet pieces. And you can see here I made a little plate to cover up the speaker hole. I gotta make one for the driver's side. But to hide that, I'm gonna be using these pieces of carpet. So that will hide the speaker hole repair, and that should look really nice. Oop, dog's running away. I'll be right back. Got the dog back. Say hi, Brody. Brody, say hi. You can see here, I got headliner in. That looks really nice. I took the bulb out of that. That's why it's not on right now. The door open. Look at those polished pieces. They're beautiful. So I am working now on rebuilding the wing windows. These things are a pain in the butt. They're really frustrating. So here's the wing window rubber. This is the piece I'm struggling with. It's supposed to rivet to the frame, and you have special rivets and a rivet tool to rivet them to the frame, but the rivet tool won't fit in the rubber because of the way the rubber's set up. You can't fit it in there, and you can't rivet it from the inside because the rivet tool is too big. It's just a stupid design. So what I'm going to end up doing, I think, in order to make that work, I am going to epoxy it. I'm going to glue it in because it's not going to come out again. So that's my remedy for that. Just a stupid design. The two-piece. I wish it was a one-piece. It would be a lot easier, I think, to get that fixed. I don't remember if I talked about it in the last video. I don't think I did, but Mom's got cab lights now, and they look cool. So I got the correct factory cab lights for it. I made my own harness, and I wired them in so that they work like they're supposed to. Bam! So what I did with those is I used machine screws with nut certs, and then I put little O-rings under the nut certs and grommets where the wiring harness goes through, so it's all sealed up and beautiful. Should be no leaks. And I did the same thing with the screws on top. I put a little gasket O-ring in there because cab lights are cool, and cab lights are cool. So yeah, right now I got done fixing a coolant leak I found on the thermostat housing, so I had to drain some coolant. Got some antifreeze in my eye, and that's why I now wear safety glasses. So I fixed that, and now I'm working on the transmission. The transpan gasket was leaking. It was just seeping all around. So I was going to replace it. Join me underneath. This will be fun. So this is amazing. Ooh. That's not supposed to do that. So, oh shit. Oh, we're dripping. Sorry, my language. Yeah, that's not supposed to do that. So I'm gonna put a new filter on it, a new gasket on it. So I'm gonna go pick that up tomorrow and get that fixed. I don't think this is a rebuilt transmission, although it was really clean underneath and on top. There was quite a bit of clutch material, I guess you would call it, in the bottom of the pan. So I don't think it's rebuilt. I don't know. I kind of wish it was more obvious, but I'm looking at the side of the pan, or not the pan, the transmission. It's a General Motors tranny. And the number on the side here, 8774, I think is the last four of the VIN. So it's, whoa. I think that's what was on the transmission, or the engine as well. So, yeah, it's got the original transmission in it. So it's numbers matching engine transmission. Getting there little by little. So this week, this is a big week for me. I took the week off from work so I can get this truck buttoned up. On my to-do list is to finish the HVAC, to make sure that's all good to go and working, get the AC charged and running. I'd like to, depends on when I get the paint for the door panels, but I want to get the interior buttoned up and done. So right now I'm just waiting on the door panels, and then I've got to do the window rubber for the two doors and finish that up. And then the interior's done. Then I can button up the dash bezel once I get the heater switch replaced. And then the interior's done, and it's freaking cool. So I'm excited about that. And kind of here's my list of joy. You probably can't read it because it might be backwards. I don't know how this works. So after I finish the transmission tomorrow, once I get parts and get the heater stuff done, I just have to do the output shaft seal for the back of the transmission pan gasket, trans filter. I have one exhaust manifold gasket I have to replace. I've decided I'm not going to paint the roof. I'm not going to paint the tailgate at this point. I might paint the tailgate, but I'm not painting the roof. I don't have time, and I'm not in a place I'm ready to paint yet. So, but after I do that, then all I have left is to weld in the holes in the box. So I got some holes in each of the wheelhouses, some holes in the floors, and once I get those welded up, then we'll get the box line next, and then the truck will be done. So really excited how it's coming along, and the truck runs good. She will fire right up. Let's see. Of course it doesn't. The exhaust leak is on this side. I know what gasket it is. I messed it up when I was fixing one of the big donuts, but that's where the exhaust leak is. And I've been toying with the carburetor settings, the choke and the idle, trying to find the right spot. Seems okay right now. It's a little either a little slow, I think. So I think it's idling a little slow. So, fix that. Yeah, buddy. All right. Have a great day, guys.